So thank you for tuning in for our regional interviews that we're doing across the state. Our goal of these interviews is to highlight the need that we need to advocate to end homelessness across Minnesota. And today we have a special guest, Lisa from Red Lake. And I'm just going to dive right in, Lisa. So our first question for you is, we talked before this and you were mentioning we need more shelter beds. Can you expand on why we need more shelter beds? Like, what do you personally think? What's it like in Red Lake?
There's I don't know, there's way more homeless people than there are beds available. And the program that it helps a lot. And they need there's way more homeless than there is beds.
Right. You mentioned the program. Can you expand, like, what is this program that you're talking about and why do you think it's a helpful program?
I don't know. I just, it's Jordan's program. I just call it that because I don't know. I found him and, I dealt with him in the past. He has helped me before. And then I became homeless again for a year and I found him again and he helped, I went through the program and now I'm in my own house. So
that's amazing. So, and when you mentioned Jordan, we also have interviewed Jordan. Jordan's from Red Lake. He runs the shelter out there. So if you wanted, to make sure people understood something, about homelessness, why we need to fight so hard to end it, what would you tell people? Why is it so important to end homelessness?
From my experience being homeless, it was hard. It's hard to be out on the street and not knowing where you're gonna go, from one night to the next or one day to the next. And I don't know, it's just hard not knowing what you're gonna do every day, or where you're gonna be or where you're gonna sleep or, it was hard for me. I think I walked the streets of Bemidji every day, back and forth, not knowing what to do. And it was hard.
Right. And now you're here willing to be interviewed to talk about how important this is. So thank you for doing that. You mentioned Bemidji and Jordan and Red Lake. When we're thinking about some of the resources that need to go into it, what was helpful for you to get, you said you have your own home now. What was helpful to make sure you got your own home?
I don't know, like being able to have them here to help me to do the applications and send them in and, and not having to worry about that part there, because not knowing where to take them, not having a ride, not, you know what I mean? Not having no transportation. That's another thing, you really got to have a lot and they helped with the transportation part and going to Section 8 and stuff. So yeah, they're a big help. It was a big help.
Nice. Well, congrats on having your own home. Can you just briefly, once you got your own place, what was going through your head? You said it was really hard, for a while there before you got your own place. What did it feel like once you had your own place?
I'm happy. I was happy. I didn't know what to do at first. I didn't know how to act because it was like I hadn't had a place in a while. So I was like, oh my God. But now it's like, at least I know I have somewhere to go and
right.
And it's home.
It's home. Yeah, thank you. Well, thank you, Lisa. Thank you for, taking the time to do this interview. If you're somebody that's watching this video, I think, we can look at Lisa and just, the words that she just said, hopefully inspire you to take action and to really move the needle so we can end homelessness. So again, thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome.